How much do I need to retire? Wow. My name's Gary Axamit. I coach founders and investors on business plan ideation and execution in this world of black swan events. I hope you like what you see here. These are only my opinions. If you do, follow me on TikTok or YouTube for more content. So how much do I need to retire? Okay, I'm not a financial advisor or financial planner. I'm just speaking from my own perspective. Look, Susie Orman, and I'm not saying Susie Orman's a genius. I think she's kind of annoying, to be brutally honest, but she came out a while back and said $2 million ain't enough. $2 million isn't going to get the job done into retirement. I agree. I don't think $5 million is going to get the job done. At 2% inflation, we've been losing buying power at a click of about 1% to 2% a year over the past 50, 55 years. That's about ready to accelerate. We're about ready to, and to back up, the statistics around GDP and inflation are so incredibly screwed up and cooked that they're really not relevant. The 2%, let's ask somebody who's retired and living on Social Security if they think that the inflation is moving in 2%. I guarantee you they'll laugh at you. They're always trying to move things in and out of the calculation. So I personally think the real inflation number is probably somewhere closer to 5 to 10% in reality. So I'm gonna tell you what I think the number is. For me, at 55 years of age, I think I'm going to need a minimum of $5 million liquid cash. It's not everything tied up in assets. I'm talking cash. $5 million at a 5% dividend on something, you're looking at $250,000 a year, $20,000 a month. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? It ain't squat. It ain't squat. For me, at 55 years of age, let's say I retire in 5 to 10 years, and I plan on living another 10 to 15 years. Ain't no way. Ain't no way $20,000 a month is going to take care of me and have something to hand down. I might burn through my entire $5 million and then leave my lineage broke with no opportunities in a world that has gone mad with artificial intelligence and technology. Look, here's the thing. They interviewed people a while back. I don't remember which investment group it was that did it. It might have been Vanguard, maybe. I don't remember. But they went through the process of asking boomers, retire age people, with a net worth of $1 million if they felt rich. And most of them, I think it was like 70%, said no, I feel poor. Why was that? Well, let's explain to you what zero interest rates over the past 10 to 15 years have done to really screw up life for a retiree. So you've got a $700,000-800,000 home. Is it really worth that? Can you get that money out of that house if you needed to sell it? I don't know. So let's talk about savings. You got $200,000, $250,000 in a 401k, and you've got maybe $3,000 a month in Social Security coming in and going into retirement. One health event is going to come hunting for that $200,000 or $250,000. Okay, I know, I've had a couple, and the numbers, the copay numbers will shock you. The things that insurance doesn't pay for when you're really sick is enough to just about freak you out and kill you off in the first place. So, you're living in $1 million house, simple, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage home, living in a suburban world, and you're burning through your 401k. You're burning through your Social Security because keeping that roof over your head, the maintenance and everything that goes along with it, trying to keep a vehicle, a decent vehicle, you're done. I mean, that $1 million, by the time you're retired, you're going to be living in an apartment, and you will have to sell your house in order to get that $1 million or $800,000 worth of equity out of it. How much do I think you really need? $50 million. And that's why I am so aggressive right now. That's why my mind is where it has been for the past 6, 7 years. I saw this coming. I saw the volatility. I saw the cultural volatility coming, and I said, man, I got to switch to the casino. I got to, I got to move into things that are moving fast, that are fungible. And why I say 50 million. You cannot assume that your lineage is going to be able to take care of themselves. And it has nothing to do with their ability to take care of themselves. It has to do with opportunity. And as a breadwinner in your family, you need to think about setting up a big enough nut that will take care of a couple generations down through history. I know this is probably shocking to people to hear that kind of a number, but I'm sorry, that's the reality of it. If you don't have $50 million, $100 million liquid cash, Wall Street's going to suck the blood out of you. I mean, they're going to use HELOCs and reverse mortgages and all kinds of tools to give people the illusion of surviving when they don't realize that all Wall Street's doing is just a Hoover maneuver and sucking up all of your equity, and there's nothing left to give to people. I mean, I laugh at this. I hear people say, oh, baby boomers sitting on $20 trillion worth of assets and they're going to pass it along to their kids. Yeah, that's funny. That's really funny. Yeah, right. Like Wall Street's going to let that happen. No. Wall Street's already got 50 games figured out how to extract that wealth out of you, including inflation.